Sorry, guys. The boys they try to fix her up with, they always have pimples or bad breath, and they say dumb things. So you want to get laid? When you've just met them. Rochelle says I'm picky. I told her once that she had no standards. She got mad and wouldn't speak to me for 3 days. Chastity, she's the one who's always making people make up. Chastity finally made us both apologize. But really, are there any guys out there who aren't jerks? I don't even know any grown-up men who aren't jerks. My dad was never Mr. Wonderful, not that I ever saw. Who else am I supposed to look up to? Mr. Tremont, so to speak. You must be married, Mrs. Dunphy, if your name is Mrs. Is your husband a jerk? September the 13th. Don't read this, Mrs. Dunphy. It's Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to go crazy if I don't get out of this house. Mom's watching some dumb movie, one of those black and white things from before I was born. She's got it turned up real loud, like she's going to keep Matt and me from knowing that she's crying. Only I don't think she's crying about the movie. She'd be crying anyway. Since my dad left, it's been like Mom's not really here either. She could be a ghost or a shadow. Now that I think about it, though, she's always been kind of a shadow. When Dad was here, it was whatever Dad wanted, Mom did. I don't know why she misses him. It's not like anyone was happy when he was around. I remember one winter when I was maybe 10. It was really, really cold, and it was Christmas time, and Grandma had Matt and me trying to decorate the Christmas tree. It was just one of those fake silver ones, really ugly. Dad came home, and he had icicles hanging from his beard, and it was that cold. Matt ran up to him and started gibbering. Okay, that's a great word that we could add to our vocab list, gibbering. It's like baby talk, gibbering. About Santa Claus coming and bringing presents. Matt was only 2 or 3 then, so he didn't know any better. Anyhow, Dad told us, "Oh, Matt, don't you know? It's so cold outside, that's all Santa's reindeers are going to freeze. No presents this year." So Dad actually told him that Santa's reindeers were going to freeze and there weren't going to be any presents. Matt started crying, and Grandma took him up on her lap, and she kept saying, "Shh, shh, shh, it's all right. That's not true. Reindeer can stand any kind of weather." The whole time she was glaring at Dad. Dad got mad and started yelling about how Grandma thought she knew more about taking care of his kids than he did, and he ran outside, and Mom ran after him, and even though she was just wearing slippers and a robe, no coat, and Dad couldn't get the truck to start, and Grandma and Matt and me, we could hear the engines churning over and over, and Mom and Dad yelling at each other, and Mom crying. The weird thing is, I remember that as a happy moment, because Matt and Grandma and me were all cuddled up on the couch together, and it was warm in the house, and Mom and Dad were yelling. It was something outside, like the wind that couldn't get to us. The lights on the silver tree were blinking on and off and all bright and shiny, and I thought it was beautiful. Mom's crying louder now. Those stupid actors in the movie that she's watching are talking about true love, like it's something real. I'm going to call Sandy and see if she'll go to the mall with me. Maybe we can take Matt, and he won't have to listen to Mom either. Okay, we're going to stop there for today. Have a great rest of your day, Team Alabama. Let's add some facts before we close up in your Chromebook. What do we know about Dad now? And what do we know about Mom's character? How does Mom act when she's at home? Let's go ahead and add that. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.